Welcome everyone. Thanks a lot for staying with us. You're watching Plain Speak with me, Shivani Gupta. Even as the entire Delhi NCR region has been gasping for a decent breath, the number of farm fire incidents surged to 3,230 in a single day in Punjab on Sunday. This is a significant increase from 1,300 plus fires reported on Saturday. In comparison, last year on November 5, the same day, the state had reported 2,800 plus farm fires. Also in comparison, there were 109 farm fires in Haryana, 64 in UP, 59 in Rajasthan and 698 only in Madhya Pradesh on the same day. It is clear that all appeals to not burn parali in Punjab are falling on deaf ears, and even government attempts to ease out this practice are failing. But worse than the failure to curb farm fires is the blatant and criminal politics being played on it. The Delhi government has declared that farm fires in Punjab are not contributing adversely to Delhi's air emergency, a statement that flies in the face of all facts and common sense. Who is buying this? No one. Yet, the Aam Aadmi Party, now in power in both Delhi and Punjab, is brazening it out. They are blaming other states when the numbers just don't add up. This is not 2018, mind you, when people could be fooled into thinking that Diwali crackers were to blame. Now we've been through this situation for years after years, and every year it is clear that farm fires in Punjab coincide directly with the smoke that settles in Delhi. Meanwhile, odd even has been announced in Delhi for the post-Diwali week, as if that will suffice in solving this mess. Schools are moving online, there is also greater checking of non-compliant vehicles, and all of that is fine. But let's face it, this is not what is going to improve the situation beyond a point when the apocalyptic degradation happens due to farm fires. So why is this parali politics continuing to choke Delhi? We'll take that question to our guests in just a bit. But take a look at some of these videos that have gone viral over the weekend gone by. On the left is the Aam Aadmi Party leader from Haryana, Ashok Tanwar, who is standing on a highway near Chandigarh with the backdrop of farm fires, claiming that it is the Haryana Khattar government that has failed to take strict measures and reduce the stubble burning cases in the state. I have though given you the numbers, and I will give you more numbers of Haryana and Punjab. The visuals on my left are of those of Punjab's Bhatinda. This is a 3-member Punjab government inspection team which was deputed to check stubble burning that was in turn humiliated and forced by farmers to burn crop residue themselves. The team reported the matter to the authorities on Friday. An FIR has been registered, and even Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann has had to express displeasure over the incident. This is just a symptom of what's going on in Punjab, yet the Aam Aadmi Party government denies that the farm fire situation is bad in Punjab. So take a look at the map of the farm fires burning predominantly in Punjab over the last 1 week or so. This is data from October 30 when there were 1,000 such instances, November 1, 2 days later where it rose to almost 2,000, and November 5, 4 days later, the number is now over 3,000. So actually the number is not coming down. The number is only going up, which is a matter of great concern. Also take a look at the number of cases that have been reported till November 5 over the last 2 years. Now, until Sunday, that is November 5, over 17,000 cases of farm fire were reported in Punjab. This is data starting from September till November, so over the last 2 months roughly. The year before that, in 2022, the total number of cases were about 30,000. In 2021, they were also again about 28 to 29,000. So yes, year on year, the number has come down. But 17,000 is still a very high number, and it is clear the kind of impact it has on the air around the Delhi National Capital Region. Take a look at the divisions where these 17,000 plus fires are being reported from, and shockingly, Sangrur, which is the Chief Minister's constituency, is number 1 on this chart, the biggest contributor to farm fires with over 2,600 cases. Next is Firozpur with over 1,800 cases. Over the last 2 months, there is Taran, also not too far behind. Instances from Amritsar are also close to 1,500. Patiala and Mansa are closer to the 1,200 range. But this is the situation that is prevailing in Punjab, and there is no denying, because this is data that is coming in not just via maps of NASA, but these are actually even centers located in Punjab under the Punjab government ministries that are releasing a lot of the data that is coming to light. So it's not in question. The Delhi government though believes that these farm fires from Punjab have little to no impact on Delhi pollution. Instead, they blame farm fires in Haryana and UP for the hazardous air quality in the national capital. So take a look at the differences as far as the farm fire cases in Punjab and Haryana are concerned. So November 1, Haryana reported 99 cases only, while at the same time on the same day, Punjab reported 1900 plus farm fires. November 2, 48 in Haryana, 1600 in Punjab. 28 in Haryana on November 3, 1500 in Punjab. But shocking is the graph of Punjab fires, which is actually rising now. 33 in Haryana on November 4, 1300 in Punjab, 109 on November 5 in Haryana, and by November 5 in Punjab, it had risen to 3200 plus. And some experts say because the farmers are rushing for the next crop cycle, this number could actually increase further in the next couple of days. The big question is, why is there even any politics or any politicking when it comes to the Parali issue? This is a fact that has been established over and over again. Why is this politics continuing to choke the people in the national capital?
It's November 2023 and in Delhi we have pollution and politics going hand in hand. Because of the smog all around, the visibility is low and we are not able to see Jama Masjid. This is Old Delhi area.
Only those vehicles that are carrying essential commodities or are operating or CNG or on electronic mode will be allowed to enter the national capital.
आज चौथा दिन है जब दिल्ली गैस चेंबर बनी हुई है। आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार में दिल्ली घुट रही है।
केंद्र सरकार दिल्ली को तो नहीं देती, पंजाब को भी नहीं देती फंडिंग, पर हरियाणा को लगातार फंड मिलता है पराली कम करने का, मशीनें खरीदने का, प्रदूषण कम करने का।
Hello, Moto.
Let's go across to our guest joining us. Shazia Ilmi is national spokesperson of the BJP. Siddharth Sharma is spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. I'm also joined by Chaudhry Pushpendra Singh, who's a farmer leader, joining us. Bharti Chaturvedi is an environmentalist, also with us. I do thank you all for your time. Siddharth, let me begin with you. Isn't it insensitive, to say the least, not just inaccurate, but insensitive for the Delhi government to, almost spit in the faces of Delhiites and those in the national capital region to say, listen, we know that Punjab fires are not causing this havoc for Delhi citizens, because actually while the farm fires may be much higher there, it is a little bit farther away. I mean, this is just no logic that applies. You know, and everybody else knows that experts have pointed out how wind patterns contribute to this, and farm fires and their smoke from Punjab do come to the national capital region. So isn't it insensitive to deny this?
Shivani, the point where you said insensitive is okay, but you used more caustic words like spit in the faces of the Delhi people. I think that's too much from an anchor coming. It shows your bias anyway.
It's not my bias, and if it is my bias, I'll tell you why I have that bias. I live in Delhi. I'm allowed to have that bias. When the Delhi government says that Punjab fires are not responsible for the air that I'm breathing, it is almost like spitting in my face.
Shivani, you might as well say that about your face, but you cannot say about Delhi people's face, for the simple reason that you invited me to this program. I did not get crash, and if you have invited me, you have to give me time.
I will give you all the time. I was just responding to the fact that you are claiming that I have a bias, as if my information is incorrect. You may have a problem with my expression, but my information is absolutely accurate.
then let me start with the substantial point.
Yes.
Let's agree for a minute that when you say the Delhi choke is happening because of the Punjab fires, let us accept for a minute, if I presumably say that, okay, I accept the mea culpa, then the question is, because we are right now, we are scientific people. I think the people of the viewers of CNN News 18 are also very scientific. How come all the cities in Haryana are more polluted than Punjab? Not a single city from Punjab is polluted. Hisar, okay, Faridabad, Bhiwadi, Rohtak, Panipat, Sirsa. This is the AQI. Anybody can just type AQI on internet and find out. This is the latest figures that I'm showing. Why is this happening? It is happening for the simple reason that Haryana is burning 400% more farm fires this year. This is also not what I am saying.
Yeah, but the base is very low.
I
That
asked
is
you for
incorrect.
2 minutes. I asked for defense.
That is
I asked-
completely incorrect.
No, one
Your data.
second. Shazia ji, I'll give you your time. But, you know,
If
Siddharth,
you don't let me
Siddharth, one
complete, if you
second.
don't let me complete, don't invite me. If you
Siddharth,
don't let me
you're going
complete,
to get
don't
more
invite
than
me.
enough time. We have enough time for all of our
Let me
guests.
complete.
Just one
Let
second.
me complete. I
No, one
started
second.
off by
What
saying
the
you
data
have to
you
give
have
me
quoted.
to defend myself.
No, one second.
I asked-
In Haryana, by your own Punjab center's admission, the farm
Let me
fires have
complete
come
now.
down by 40%. But when you say
Shivani,
that Haryana
this
is burning
this-
400% more farm fires, you have to give me
This
the
is not
data.
what I am saying. This is an independent press called Hindustan saying. This is not what I am saying. Let
Yeah,
me
what
complete.
is the
Let me
source of that
complete.
data?
This is Hindustan Times. Everything, every source, everything is here. What
Hindustan
I am
Times
showing,
is
anybody
reporting
can
this.
type.
What is the source of the
Anybody
data?
can find it
You
on
know,
the
please don't
internet.
make a
Anybody can
gharelu.
find it out on the
Please don't
internet.
give us
It's
some
very
gharelu data
clear.
of yours
No,
that
no.
has been produced in the
Can I
lab
complete?
factories of
Can I
Aam Aadmi
complete?
Party. No, no,
Can
please
I
do not treat
complete,
us
or
with
is
such
Shazia
contempt.
the anchor of this
No, no, I want to.
program?
No,
If
no,
Shazia is the anchor, then
do
when
not.
Shazia will be
No, no, no.
speaking,
You
I
have
will
been
be
speaking there for
shouting her
very
down,
long,
shouting
and
her
you've not
down.
been able to. You
Shouting
have
her
not
down.
been able to at all either take responsibility.
If Shazia is the anchor, Shivani, then you have
One
to
second.
take control
Siddharth,
of
just
this
calm down for one
program.
second. Siddharth, I will give you more than enough time. Please calm down for a second. Shazia ji, I'll come back to
I'll
you.
come.
I'll come to you. I have more than enough time for you too. But let me please ask my questions and get the answers I am looking to get from Siddharth Sharma.
You
Yes,
asked me a
Siddharth.
question. No, let me answer it.
Yeah.
You let me answer it. Let me answer it. Okay. I'm not defending anything. I'm just showing you certain facts. Now, isn't it strange that if Punjab is burning so much parali and farm fires are one thing I'd like to congratulate you. The 17,403 fires as of yesterday that you quoted is absolutely right, and that is not NASA's figure. Because let me tell you, the NASA satellite sweeps over Punjab only once every night. Its resolution is 40 acres.
NASA gives
And
no
even
figures.
one
NASA
fire-
only gives images. Those figures
even
have
if
been
it is
taken
one
from
fire.
other agencies.
Yeah, it is a heat sensing. It is a heat sensing satellite.
never said
which
these are
sweeps
NASA
over
figures.
Punjab once a night. And even if there is one fire called Sanja Chula, also it counts as one fire. Whereas Punjab has a PRS dedicated remote sensing satellite.
The number
and
is
your
from
number
them.
17,403 comes from that. And the figure also you have to say that compared to 2022, on this same day, the cumulative fires were 29,400. So there is a 12,000.
I have shown that data, so I'm not sure why you're repeating that. But
And this
Siddharth,
is again what not I am saying.
no, but
This is-
Siddharth, you
this
did
is
not
double
answer my
burning
question,
farm
and now
fires
I am
down by
well within my right to
56% in
intervene. Please, I am well within my right now as the anchor to intervene because you did not answer my question. My question was, the Delhi government has been coming and telling Delhiites that, listen, this apocalyptic situation is not because of farm fires in Punjab. Now, my aim is not to say, oh, because so many farm fires are going on, then we must, go for the government's head or jugular. That's not what I'm trying to do. My question is, why are you at least denying this reality that it exists? And to suggest that 99 or 40 fires in Haryana are causing this havoc, I'm sorry to say I'm not going to buy it. You may call me biased or whatever. The reality is that wind patterns take this.
You want to listen to me how Haryana is contributing?
You asked the question, why does this settle in Haryana and Delhi and not in Punjab? The answer has been given year by wind experts and climate experts that this is because of wind patterns.
is responsible for Delhi pollution. How come Hisar?
So
how come
this is
Faridabad?
typical.
That's because
This
the
is
wind
classic.
patterns carry
Can I
this
come in,
smoke
please?
from
This man
Punjab
is just spewing
towards...
away.
doesn't figure in the top
Siddharth,
10
you said you were
polluted
scientific
cities
in
India
nature.
today.
This is an established fact. There is no point speaking over me. What is established is established. In fact, it's exactly this kind of skullduggery that why is there no smoke in Punjab even though 17,000 fires are burning in Punjab? It is exactly which is adding insult to injury of Delhiites. You may not like me saying you're spitting in the faces of Delhiites, but that's exactly what it is.
Haryana is not doing its bit.
Siddharth,
Delhi has
let's not do this. Let's not do this. You cannot discount the figures I have quoted. You have ratified those figures yourself. The fact that the smoke doesn't settle in Punjab is not an excuse for what is happening in Punjab. If you had come on the show and say, yes, this is a problem, we have reduced it over the past few years and we will do more. That's an acceptable response. It is not acceptable to say that no, this is not happening and not responsible for Delhi pollution. I'm sorry. Shazia Ilmi now.
This is Haryana contributing to Delhi's pollution. This is Haryana contributing to Delhi's pollution.
Shazia Ilmi. Okay, I take your point. Shazia Ilmi will respond. Shazia Ilmi.
So you know, we just heard, this is classic Aam Aadmi Party playbook. This is a classic scene from that playbook. And this is exactly what you witness. Just completely be crooked about the data, not be honest, muddy the waters, conflate different issues, not take responsibility. What people are saying that this political, let me tell you, it's beyond politics. It is criminal inefficiency and criminal ineffectiveness. Now, and I can give you figures also from Punjab Pollution Board. Surely they can't dispute that. And to compare 99 fires as opposed to 1,948 fires in just one day. These are the figures between Haryana and Punjab on 1st of November. Says a lot about itself. But look at this complete conflation.
Shazia, once again, I'll give you more time. Shazia, once again, I'll give you...
want to finish. No, I will finish.
I'll give you more time. Once again, just adding on the headline. Shazia ji, just adding on the headline that Siddharth Sharma is showing. And Siddharth, this is exactly the kind of tomfoolery which is upsetting Delhiites today. The report you're quoting, I have opened it on my phone. Over 400 surge in Haryana farm fires in a day. And do you know what it is still taking it to? Is 180. So you're quoting that figure selectively for one day and acting as if those 180 fires are contributing to this. You think I'm going to just shut my brain and accept that argument? This is the problem.
Punjab cities are not in the pollution, and in Haryana, as per you, there are no farm fires.
I didn't say that at all. I didn't say that at all. I quoted every figure from Haryana over the last 5 days. But to suggest that 70 farm fires in Haryana are causing this is absolutely erroneous. Absolutely erroneous, and it is criminal to be saying this while in government. But Shazia Ilmi, go ahead. Shazia Ilmi, go ahead.
You know, like,
I'll take out a copy. I'll take out a copy of this report you're showing. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be fooled like this.
That is what you are proving right now.
Yes, Shazia Ilmi, go ahead.
You're being like a crook. Everywhere
no, don't use those
on
words.
The streets, you're a crook. Even on shows, you're a crook. No, I want to say, this is just being crooked. This is what they are. And imagine how shameful it is, where it suits him, he's quoting the percentage, which is the increase of fires in Haryana, but he's not giving the numbers.
Yeah.
He's disregarding the NASA images because those are images. And because there are no numbers there. Because even numbers would add to whatever is being seen on the images. Giving an impression. So now I want to say one thing. When Arvind Kejriwal was there, he used to say, Captain Amrinder is responsible. Just be quiet, sir. Sir, you're a crook. Sir, you're a crook. You've established that beyond doubt.
One by one, please.
You're being crooked about this. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting how you are.
Siddharth, I'll come back to you. I'll give you the opportunity to read out your numbers. Once again, Siddharth, your numbers and my numbers are not different at all. I have quoted Haryana's numbers. I'll run them on the screen. I'll request my producer to do so. But please don't speak over each other. Shazia Ilmi, please finish. 30 seconds.
I've not been able to speak because this man is constantly screaming and shouting his lungs out. Apt expression for these times, only because he knows he's caught. And all of you are caught not once but many times over. So there is a cause and there is an effect. And we know what happens this time of the year when there is crop stubble burning. And which is why Punjab Pollution Board figures, or you see Delhi figures, you will realize that it's just a great coincidence that the crop stubble farming or burning increases exponentially and all of Delhi starts coughing. Now you can say it's because of Haryana, despite the figures 90 or 180 as opposed to 2000 plus more incidents recorded on NASA and other data, but doesn't matter to you all. Now there is a whole environment ministry of Delhi. What is that ministry doing? If Gopal Rai says he can't do anything, he should resign. Atishi says we don't still know the reason. Imagine. And Arvind Kejriwal said many years back that, you know, it's Captain Amrinder who should be blamed for this. Let us come to power. And all these videos are there. They've gone viral. People are seeing this. How many times they're going to be fooled again and again and again and again. But completely, completely remarks which are completely diametrically opposite to each other.
Okay.
And totally nonsensical. And have no consistency whatsoever.
Can I just repeat the report that Siddharth Sharma is quoting? Let me just tell you, you know, how it's almost like pulling wool in front of people's eyes. This is a report where Haryana recorded 75 new incidents of stubble burning on Sunday, registering a 435% hike in the number of farm fires. This is a day-on-day hike. Now, to suggest that 75 farm fires in Haryana are responsible greatly than the Punjab farm fires of 3,200, I don't know if anybody is buying that logic. But on the issue of farm fires in Punjab, I want to go across to Pushpendra ji. पराली जलाई जा रही है, ये हमें पता है. पराली जलाने के कारण है, ये भी हमें समझ में आता है. मैं आपसे ये जानना चाहती हूँ कि गवर्नमेंट तो कहती है कि हम बहुत कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि किसानों को पराली जलाने की नौबत ना आए. आपको क्या लगता है कि और क्या किया जा सकता है गवर्नमेंट द्वारा कि किसानों को ये एक्शन ना लेना पड़े?
देखिए शिवानी जी, मुझे थोड़ा अनइंटरप्टेड टाइम दे दीजिएगा ताकि तू मैं समय खराब ना हो. मैं सॉल्यूशन ही बताऊंगा. इस बारे में पिछले साल नवंबर में, क्योंकि ये हर साल होता रहा है, तो मैंने इंडियन एक्सप्रेस में एक आर्टिकल भी लिखा था. वो मैंने आपके गेस्ट कोऑर्डिनेटर को भी भेजा है, वो वहां से शेयर हो सकता है. इसमें इशू ये है कि 2009 में पंजाब और हरियाणा गवर्नमेंट ने सबसॉइल वाटर कंजर्वेशन एक्ट अपने यहाँ पास किए थे, जिसकी वजह से इन्होंने क्रॉप साइकिल को मैंडेटरीली डिले करवा दिया था कि भाई आप ज्यादा पानी यूज कर लेते हैं जब मई जून में धान की रोपाई होती है, तो इसको आप डिले कर दीजिए. 15 जून के बाद जो है धान आप बोएंगे. उससे क्या हुआ कि उसकी जो कटाई है वो भी 2-3 हफ्ते डिले हो गई, जब मौसम जो है दूसरे तरह का हो जाता है और उस वक्त कम विंडो बचती है. अदरवाइज सारे देश में मैनुअल हार्वेस्टिंग का जो है सिस्टम है, हाथ से काटा जाता है. अगर इस पराली को हम लोग हाथ से काट लें तो कोई समस्या ही नहीं होगी. और हाथ से काटने का इसका जो खर्चा है लगभग 5,000 रुपए प्रति जो है एकड़ का आता है. तो 5,000 रुपए यदि सरकार इनको किसानों को दे दे और उसके बाद इसमें सजा मुकर्रर करे कि भाई किसी हालत में भी आपको नहीं काटना है, तो कुछ ज्यादा पैसे दे करके जो लेबर के भी काम आएंगे, उनको भी एम्प्लॉयमेंट मिलेगा. जैसे मई जून में जब धान की रोपाई होती है तो बाकी राज्यों से लेबर आ जाती है, क्योंकि वहाँ एकदम जो है काफी बड़ा काम होता है वो. तो ऐसा ही कटाई के दौरान भी ज्यादा लेबर आ सकती है. उस वक्त लेबर अवेलेबल नहीं है, अगली फसल उसको बोनी है, तो ये दिक्कत आती है.
तो सरकार का जो अभी तक जो इसके लिए जो भी सोल्यूशन रहा है या जो भी हेल्प रही है, चाहे वो मशीन हो, चाहे वो पराली खरीदने का प्रोसीजर हो, उससे बायोफ्यूल बनाए या जो भी बनाए, या पराली जलाने के लिए केमिकल की बात हुई थी आम आदमी पार्टी गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से, तो क्या ये कोई भी सोल्यूशन काम नहीं कर रहा है पंजाब में?
नहीं, ये अच्छे सॉल्यूशंस नहीं है, क्योंकि पराली का अपना उपयोगिता है. पराली फॉडर के रूप में इस्तेमाल होती है. अगर फॉडर की हमारे देश में इसी वजह शॉर्टेज हो रही है, तो फॉडर की शॉर्टेज होगी तो आपको महंगा दूध खरीदना पड़ेगा. और अगर आप हमें मैनुअल हार्वेस्टिंग के लिए इसमें पैसे उपलब्ध करा दें तो ये पोल्यूशन काफी कंट्रोल हो जाएगा.
तो आप चाह रहे हैं कि ज्यादा पैसे मुहैया कराएं और जो मशीन है वो यूज नहीं हो सकती क्या?
नहीं, मशीन कोई सोल्यूशन नहीं है. मशीन से तो और उल्टे पोल्यूशन होता है, सारे लोग उसको यूज नहीं कर सकते. मशीन के बाद ही तो पराली की समस्या आती है, क्योंकि मशीन से जब कटिंग होती है तो वो 1 फीट 1.5 फीट ऊपर होती है. और हाथ से कटिंग जड़ से हो जाती है, तो पराली बचती ही नहीं है उसके अंदर. और पराली बहुत अच्छी उपयोग में आने वाली जो है
बिल्कुल बहुत सी गवर्नमेंट्स तो ये क्लेम कर रही हैं कि वो सक्सेसफुली पराली खरीद रहे हैं पैसे देके फार्मर्स को. अब सिद्धार्थ, वुड यू लाइक टू रिस्पॉन्ड टू दिस? अरविंद केजरीवाल इज ऑन रिकॉर्ड टू से दैट वी विल सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम इन 1 year. Okay, I give it to you that this is too fundamental and institutional a problem to solve in 1 year. Please take longer. No problem in that. But at least accept that the problem is there and some of the solutions that you touted maybe earlier this year are just not working. Yes, Pushpendra ji, complete.
हाँ नहीं, ये एक साल का सोल्यूशन नहीं है, ये तो तत्काल का सोल्यूशन है। आप घोषित करिए कि 5,000 रुपए प्रति एकड़ किसान को हाथ से काटने के लिए मिलेंगे, बात ही खत्म हो गई। इसमें कुछ नहीं करना, ना मशीन खरीदनी है,
बताइए
ना पराली
सिद्धार्थ
का कोई
सिद्धार्थ शर्मा,
प्रबंधन
प्लीज
करना, तो
रिस्पॉन्ड टू
सीधा है।
दैट। एंड व्हाई डू यू नीड द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट टू डू दिस? यू आर इन गवर्नमेंट इन पंजाब. आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई यू keep blaming the central government for this situation in Punjab.
Yeah, I think what Pushpendraji said was absolutely right. He is right on the money regarding the structure and how parali burns and why parali burns. One or two, because you have asked a very pertinent question now, rather than rhetorical answer, I'll give you the factual and the very logical answer. The reason why parali is burning, that is why this year Aam Aadmi Party, Bhagwant Mann government has banned seed called Pusa 44. That is a variety of rice which took longer to gestate, and that is why there was a very short window for the farmer to cut that paddy crop and sow the wheat crop. Pusa 44 was that seed, paddy seed. This year we have banned it. That is why a lot of farmers have been able to get their crops before that window is longer, and that is one of the reasons why when you said when I congratulated you or told you that 17,403 fires as of today is right. It's also right that last year as of this date there were 29,400 fires. That is a reduction of 12,000, but that doesn't mean it is zero. We have to bring it down to zero, and that is the progress that we have made because of Pusa 44. The second thing is that the biodecomposers, for some farmers who have not been able to get that window correctly, biodecomposers have been given. That is also a reason why the farm fires have come down. The third thing that we have done is that nearly 12,500 very trained people in Punjab have been deployed in villages who have given the farmer that option, wherein a lot of farmers this year, as Pushpendraji said, they have been able to cut that parali and get a have reaped a huge benefit out of it.
No, but we are seeing visuals of officials going to farmers and being humiliated in Punjab.
I think that is an outlier.
Okay, that's an outlier. But he has a point about the compensation, that if you give them the compensation for the labor cost, this problem can be eradicated in one day. Can you please respond to that point?
I'll come to that. It's not 5,000. I think we have made a survey and around 2,500 to 3,000 rupees if a farmer, when he is happy with it. Aam Aadmi Party since last year has been saying that we are ready to Punjab. We are also requesting the central government to pull in 2,500 rupees from their end. That has not yet come through. I think it will come through.
So it's very easy to make promises but implement them. Siddharth, are you realizing that?
How come you become the anchor
now
suddenly?
realizing when you're going into the details?
How come you become the anchor suddenly?
You hijack the program from Shivani. That what you promised.
Somebody is answering a logical question.
No, you interjected when I was speaking. You constantly
if you come back to the rhetoric,
I heard you for a very long time. And I'm just telling you directly, admit that you should not have promised. Because now you're realizing what it takes to deliver a promise.
Delhi has made it compulsory that every public has to use clean fuel. That is not as per Delhi government. That is as per the CAQM, the central government recommendation. How many buses, how many public vehicles running on clean fuel?
Again, you're too clever. You look like a complete fool.
Cover has Delhi has today.
People are not foolish, Siddharth.
How much has Haryana today? 3.6%. So if you want to have a rhetorical debate, I am ready to have a rhetorical debate with
you. Can't fool all the people all the time.
Can I just come in, please?
The more you say, the more I will show you the AQI of today. Punjab is responsible for...
No, let's not go down that path. Siddharth, I think you've got to... Siddharth, I think we heard you. We heard you once again. Biocomposers is not what the farm leader on the panel talked about. He said simply give us the cost of the labor cost. I'm not suggesting his demand is fair. Of course, the governments have to sit on the table with the farmers and the unions and figure out what could be the right price. I'm not saying give them whatever they're asking for. But please, biocomposers, traffic, Bharat 6 compliance, all of that is all side noise right now. The fundamental issue is you need to, on a war footing, stop parali burning. And yes, I may compliment you, 50% reduction has taken place in Punjab, but we need more action, and certainly we cannot have these statements that deny the impact of Punjab fires in Delhi, and you're quoting AQI in Bhatinda or Moga or whatever. That is not an argument. But anyways, let me go across to Ms. Bharti, who's been waiting very patiently. Bharti ji, the problem is that, we do have data to suggest that this time of the year, parali burning or farm stubble burning is the biggest contributor to Delhi's pollution. Yet we see an insistence to continue to play politics on it, which is the problem. Because if this politics was to end, then we'll figure out some solutions. And yes, this is a difficult solution. I'm not saying it's a magic wand that governments have, but they have to at least rightfully accept the problem, the root of the problem in late October and November.
So my take on this is, if they accepted this, the fundamental thing is that
okay, unfortunately, it looks like I've lost the link with Ms. Bharti, but I'll try and get this back. Yes, Shazia Almi, you can respond to what Siddharth Sharma was saying. In the meantime, what the Aam Aadmi Party has also been saying is that the central, once again, let me pose my questions. What the Aam Aadmi Party has also been saying is that the central government is not helping the state governments enough, both in terms of funding and in terms of machinery.
So this is what they always do, but in their own statements which I mentioned, there is so much contradiction. It was the same Kejriwal who said that in Punjab, Captain Amrinder's government is to be blamed and let's have that government in place. Now it's been more than almost 2 years since that government has been in power.
Mr.
And not just
Narendra
that,
Modi
either
who said
Bhagwan
that all
Mann
the
or
black
Arvind
money
Kejriwal
was
are not
vanished once
here. They're traveling all
demonetization came
over. They're in Chhattisgarh and
Mr.
Madhya
Narendra
Pradesh.
Modi said that
Now my thing is, now the same person, look at how crooked they are, how they use data which suits them, and sometimes they use percentage, sometimes they use numbers, only to obfuscate from the fact that there is huge crop stubble burning, which is evident through numbers, through all the evidence that we see, and through data.
All right, Shazia, I'm sorry I'm interrupting you because Ms. Bharti is back with us. She hasn't had an opportunity. Yes, Ms. Bharti, please finish your thought.
Yeah, thanks. Quite this is kind of interesting because I think people who understand air pollution and civil society get the least space because really, I mean, I've been trying to meet some of these people for 9 years and I've failed, but it's okay. It's okay. We can try. So what I'm trying to say is that first of all, I think the Delhi government is completely, all it does is knee-jerk reaction for a decade now. So every year we talk of GRAP, which is nonsense. We should understand that just doing this knee-jerk thing in early October, sometimes in late October, is not solving the problem. For 9 years, you haven't got new buses. Now that you've got electric buses, they're very few. I mean, great that you're getting them. There's no doubt. Your composting goes where it's like nobody knows what's the protocol in construction. There's no control. You call DPCC, it's hugely understaffed to begin with. So first of all, you can't even expect the Delhi Pollution Control Board to implement anything. When you call them, they have to send interns because they can't find their way around. And there's no way that you can stop some key sources like construction. So it's a complete, utter disaster locally. So if we had any if we cared about human lives, I mean, in Delhi, for example, if you look at the cancer statistics, children in Delhi compared to, say, let's look at girls, are out of 1 million girls, 125.4 girls have cancer compared to East Khasi Hills. Sure, it's very far away, where there's only 12.1 girls per million. Air pollution looks like it's the single biggest cause of cancers like leukemia. And so on. And now that they've won the election in the municipality, our Safai Karamcharis are still walking around without industrial glasses. I mean, you can say what you like. I've begged.
All right. Unfortunately, I've lost the link once again. But I think those were very sobering words as far as... but those were sobering words as far as the environmentalist on the panel is concerned.
And also in MCD, Bharti Bharti ji was trying to mention, look at MCD and the least.
Shazia, how come you know
we have
what
something like
Bharti ji-
sprinkling of water.
Okay, I've run out of time. I do thank all of our guests for joining us. Unfortunately, we had some net issues with Bharti, but some sobering thoughts to leave you with. This, there are other contributions as far as pollution in the national capital is concerned. Those should be worked all year round and not just during this period. But stubble fire, farm fires are a big cause. Something needs to be done about that.